Hello students, welcome to AffairsCloud. My name is Vikas. So friends, we have an application by the name CarriersCloud which you can go and download through the Play Store. And once you have downloaded, you can log in with your Gmail ID. And why I am suggesting you this application, because this is the one-stop solution for all the current affairs. This is the best of the best application and the platform where you can enhance your learning through help. Here you will be provided with multiple courses. Here you will be provided with multiple options of quizzes, and even you will be provided current affairs on daily basis. PDFs and quizzes will be provided to you on daily basis, both in Hindi as well as English. Here you will be provided current affairs with weekly basis and monthly basis also. Here remember, once you have done watching our video, then you can log in through this application, take out the PDF, read that PDF and go through the quizzes. That will enhance your preparation. Same you have to do for weekly and same you have to do for the monthly also. In monthly you will be provided with the top 100 important questions PDF and video also, that will enhance your learning, and it will be a very beneficial and important video for the revision perspective. And not just this friends, apart from this we also provide you banking and economic questions. We provide you state current affairs such as of Uttarakhand, UP, Tripura, Telangana, and many more. Not just this, apart from this, we also provide you topic wise current affairs, and the topics that we are providing you are really important. These topics are such as national affairs, international affairs, important days, sports, defense, science and technology, apps and web portals, obituary. These are the important topics that are being asked in various exams across India. So these are the topics that are must and should be covered and will be beneficial for the preparation of the students.
Hello everyone. So in this video, we will be discussing important current affairs for the second week of December. The session will be quite interesting, so do pay attention till the end. Let's start. First is, which of the following points are correct with respect to the President of Republic of Kenya, William Samoei Ruto's visit to India in December? If we look at the option, all these three options are rightly mentioned. A is, India announced to extend $250 million line of credit to Kenya to help the country modernize their agriculture sector. Absolutely right. B, India and Kenya have signed 5 MOUs in areas such as sports, culture, education and digital solution. Absolutely right. C, India and Kenya, they have unveiled a blueprint on joint vision statement on maritime cooperation in the Indian Ocean region, that is BHARI. Correct? So this is your blueprint. So all these three options are rightly mentioned. Correct? Also remember, Kenya, they have announced to join ISA. What is ISA? International Solar Alliance, as well as Global Biofuel Alliance. So both of them will be joined by Kenya recently. Next, according to the world's largest life insurers, a report released by S&P Global Market Intelligence in December, LIC has been named as the Dash largest insurer in the world, whereas Dash has topped the ranking. So LIC is the fourth largest insurer in the world, whereas Alliance SE, that is in Germany, is the largest life insurer in the world. So right option becomes option second. Right here, life insurance from Germany, they have a revenue of 720.5 billion, followed by China Life Insurance on second and Nippon Life Insurance Company of Japan on third position. Right, and LIC from India is the fourth largest insurer in the world. Next, who has been recently recognized as the Time Magazine's 2023 Person of the Year and became the first woman to appear twice on a Person of the Year cover. She's a very famous singer, Taylor Swift. Her full name is Taylor Allison Swift, right? And recently in the Time Magazine, she appeared as the Person of the Year 2023, right? And this is for the second time there, and she became the first woman to appear second time on the Person of the Year cover of Time Magazine, right? Mark this. Before 2023, it was in 2017. And also, she is also the fourth individual selection who was born in the last 50 years for this title. If I ask you who has been named as the Time Magazine's Athlete of the Year 23, Lionel Messi. Who has been named as the CEO of the year 2023? Sam Altman. Right? Next, who has recently sworn in as the Chief Minister of Telangana? So, remember Anmula Revanth Reddy. He has been recently sworn in as the Chief Minister of Telangana state, and he became the first Congress Chief Minister of Telangana and second Chief Minister of the state since the formation of Telangana since 2014. So question can be asked, who became the second Chief Minister of Telangana? He will be Anmula Revanth Reddy and is from Congress. Next, name the company that recently appointed as the partner incubator for IDEX initiative by the Ministry of Defense of India. So remember Amity Innovation Incubator, right? It has been appointed as the partner incubator for IDEX initiative by the Ministry of Defense, right? This is also by the short term AII, correct? And remember this IDEX initiative, this is a crucial step in India's self-reliance in the defense sector, and the aim here is to facilitate rapid development of the new innovative technologies for the defense and aerospace sector in India itself, right? And this comes under Make in India only, where we will be developing the products required by defense sector in India itself, right? Next, which of the following are incorrect with respect to the cabinet approval on 8th of December? If we look at the option here, we are being asked about the incorrect one. B and C are correct, so our option becomes A. A is incorrect. Why? Because it is saying the Union Cabinet made it mandatory to pack 100% of the food grains and 50% of sugar in jute bags. Is it correct? No. 100% of the food grains is right, but not 50 but 20% of the sugar in jute bags. Now the option A becomes right. Whereas B and C are already right. It states Union Cabinet has approved an additional allocation of 2,500 crore rupees for the continuation of the interest equalization scheme till 30th of June 2024, and C is saying that interest equalization scheme will be jointly monitored by the Directorate General of Foreign Trade and RBI. Now it is right. Moving on, Government of India has approved the first urban flood mitigation project of dash crore rupees for the integrated urban flood management activities for Chennai Basin project. Remember, Government of India, they have approved the first urban flood mitigation project of 561.29 crore rupees for the integrated urban flood management activities for Chennai Basin project, right? Remember, there is a cyclone also that can affect the coastal areas near Bay of Bengal. So name that cyclone. It is Michuang. It is Michuang. Now tell me, this Michuang name was given by which country? It was by Myanmar, right? Myanmar named this cyclone Michuang. Coming back to the question, right option becomes option 3. Next, which ministry has organized first Indian art, architecture and design biennial from 9th to 15th of December at Red Fort in New Delhi? It is Ministry of Culture, right? PM Narendra Modi inaugurated first Indian art, architecture and design biennial. This is being organized by the Ministry of Culture from 9th to 15th of December. It is at Red Fort at New Delhi. The event brings together artists, designers and architects from India to showcase innovations in the art, design and architecture, right? And also during this program, PM Narendra Modi inaugurated Atmanirbhar Bharat Center for Design and also a student biennial Samunati, right? He also launched a commemorative stamp during this. Moving on, which of the following are correct with respect to 5th bi-monthly monetary policy committee conducted by RBI in December? If we look at this, all the options are rightly mentioned here. RBI has retained the policy repo rate under the liquidity adjustment facility unchanged at 6.5% for the 5th consecutive time. B. RBI raised the limit for UPI payments to hospitals and educational institutions from 1 lakh rupees to 5 lakh rupees per transactions. Absolutely right. And C. RBI allowed banks to reverse liquidity facilities under both standing deposit facility and marginal standing facility on weekends and holidays with effect from 30th of December. So all these options are rightly mentioned. Next, DPIIT, that is the Department for Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade, that comes under the Ministry of Commerce and Industry, collaborated with which organization to improve India's logistic efficiency? It is with whom? It is with World Bank, right? DPIIT along with World Bank collaborated with organization to improve the India's logistic efficiency. The aim behind this collaborative efforts is to evaluate the India's ranking in the World Bank's Logistic Performance Index. Next, REC, Rural Electrification Corporation, right? This is a Maharatna CPSC that comes under Ministry of Power, and they have signed a dash loan agreement with KfW Development Bank of Germany. So they have signed an agreement worth 200 million euro. It is with KfW Development Bank, that is of Germany, and it is for the reform of the distribution companies in India. Correct? So mark this. Next is who was recently sworn in as the 6th Chief Minister of Mizoram. So Lal Duhoma, correct? He is 74 years of age and he is the leader of the Zoram People's Movement, that is ZPM. He was sworn in as the 6th Chief Minister of Mizoram. Correct? Mark this. Next, which of the following is incorrectly matched with respect to the additional charge given to the ministers by the President Draupadi Murmu on 7th of December? If we look at the options, all are correct except 5, because it is saying that which of the following is incorrectly matched with respect to the additional charge given to the ministries. If we look at option A, Arjun Munda ji, he was given, he's a Union Minister for Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, right? Then he was given the additional charge here. Next, you can see Sushri Shobha Karanjargle ji, Minister of State in Ministry of Food Processing Industries. Then Rajiv Chandrasekhar, Minister of State of Ministry of Jal Shakti. Bharti Praveen Pawar, Minister of State in Ministry of Tribal Affairs, right? They were given additional charge. And Smriti Irani ji, she was given the additional charge of Ministry of Textiles? No. She was given the additional charge for what? Tell me. She was given the additional charge for what? No, she was not given any additional charge, right? She is the Minister of Women, Child and Development. Correct? Next. China and Dash, they have recently signed 2 cooperation documents in space exploration to boost deep space exploration, spacecraft development and construction of space infrastructure. So China along with Egypt, they have recently signed 2 cooperation documents. This is basically to explore deep space exploration and to develop various spacecraft and also to work together in the space exploration, right? They will be developing various infrastructure also for the same. So it was between CNSA and EGSA. Now what are they? CNSA is your China National Space Agency. It is the space agency of China. And EGSA is your Egyptian Space Agency. That is the space agency of Egypt. Next, which of the following abrogated article of the Indian Constitution has given special status to the state of Jammu and Kashmir? We all know recently this article was removed. It is Article 370, right? And this was upheld, or the Supreme Court of India upheld the abrogation of Article 370 by President order, and it was on 5th of August. You should definitely know the date, in 2019. Correct? This Article 370 granted to Jammu and Kashmir, allowing it to make their own laws in the matter except finance, defense, foreign affairs and communication. Then Article 35A, remember this article was further provision added to Article 370 in 1954 that empowered the lawmakers to ensure special rights and privileges for permanent residents of the state. Right? Next, which country has recently unveiled advanced Karar combat drones armed with air-to-air missiles? It is Iran. Right? Iran has unveiled advanced Karar combat drones armed with air-to-air missiles with an operational range of 1000 kilometers, that is roughly 620 miles. It is equipped with Mazid. This is a thermal missile with a range of 8 kilometers developed indigenously by Iran. Mazid is also of Iran. Remember, this can be asked. Correct? Next, which company has recently signed 588.68 crore rupees contract with the Ministry of Defence to acquire the Digital Coast Guard project under Buy Indian category? So which is the company that recently signed a 588.68 crore rupees contract with the Ministry of Defence? It is Telecommunications Consultants India Limited. Right? With them, Ministry of Defence signed a contract worth 588.68 crore rupees, and this contract is in line with the government of India's vision for digital armed forces that will contribute in Atmanirbhar Bharat in defense. All the products, as I just mentioned earlier, all the products related to defense will be developed in India only. That will be enhancing the India's manufacturing sector also. This will be saving the money that will be going out in terms of because we will be importing product, right? So Indian rupees will be going out. It will reduce that, as well as it will give job opportunities to the Indian people, as we will be manufacturing all these products in India only. Next, the Dash edition of joint military exercise Winbacks between India and Vietnam began at Hanoi, Vietnam in December. So remember this joint military exercise Winbacks. This is the 4th edition of Winbacks that was between India and Vietnam. Location is Hanoi, Vietnam. It was from 11 to 21st of December. Correct? Next. Which bank has recently launched an exclusive saving bank account that was named Nari Shakti Saving Bank Account, and it is for the women? So which is that bank? It is Bank of India. Right? Bank of India, they have launched an exclusive saving bank account named Nari Shakti Saving Bank Account. It is specifically for women who are above the age of 18, and they have independent source of income. Correct? Next. Which aerospace company has recently launched Zook 2 Yao 3, the world's first liquid oxygen methane powered launch vehicle that is carrying 3 satellites into space? It is Landspace. Right, this is the name of the organization from space. This is an aerospace company that has launched Zook 2 Yao 3. This is the world's first liquid oxygen methane powered launch vehicle that was carrying 3 satellites. Right? Then apart from this is Landscape, right? You need to remember one more company, that is iSpace. iSpace is that company from China only that has completed the first reusable launch vehicle test. China's first reusable launch vehicle test. Next, when was the UN International Mountain Day observed across the globe with the theme Restoring Mountain Ecosystem? Right, so 11th of December is observed as UN International Mountain Day, that is observed across the globe with the theme Restoring Mountains Ecosystem. The first ever International Mountains Day was observed on 11th of December 2003. Right, in 2003 it was observed for the first time. Next, in November, Dash became the first woman to assume the role of commanding officer at the Armed Forces Transfusion Center in Delhi, Kent. So she is Colonel Sunita DS. Right, she's an army officer in the Indian Medical Corps, and she became the first woman to assume the role of the commanding officer at the Armed Force Transfusion Center in Delhi, Kent. Right, next. In November, SBI reported an year-on-year growth in their second quarter of fiscal year standalone net profit at 14,330 crore rupees. So SBI reported 8% year-on-year growth in their second quarter of fiscal year 24, and the net profit that they recorded here was 14,330 crore rupees. Next, right option becomes option 4th here. Next, Ministry of Defense approved the purchase of 70,000 more semi-automatic assault rifles from Dash country based SIG SOR Incorporation for Indian armies at a cost of 800 crore rupees. So first of all, remember it is USA, right? So Ministry of Defense, they have recently approved the purchase of 70,000 semi-automatic assault rifles from a company that is SIG SOR Incorporation. Question asked here was, what is the country from which this SIG SOR Incorporation is based? So it is based out of USA. Right option becomes USA. So Ministry of Defense procured these 70,000 semi-automatic assault rifles from USA based company that is SIG SOR Incorporation. It was for Indian Army, and the cost of these 70,000 semi-automatic assault rifles is 8,000 crore rupees. Next, which of the following points are correct with respect to Traction Geo Annual Report India Tech 23 released by Traction Technologies Limited in December? If we look at the options, option A and option C are right, whereas option B is wrong. A is the report reveals a notable 73% decline in funding for the Indian tech startup ecosystem in 2023 compared to $25 billion in 2022, making it the lowest funded year in the last 5 years. Whereas C is saying USA secured the first place followed by UK, right? But B option is saying that India, with the total funding of $7 billion, has slipped from third place to sixth place among the highest funded geographies globally in the third quarter. Is it right? So now remember, India has, with the total funding of $7 billion, India has slipped from fourth place to fifth place among the highest funded geographies. Right? So from third, it has slipped to fifth, remember. Next. According to the report, that is the fifth edition of the Asia and the Pacific Regional Overview of Food Security and Nutrition, Statistics and Trends, this is released by Food and Agriculture Organization in December. Dash of Indians were unable to afford a healthy diet in 2021. So according to this report, that is the fifth edition of the Asia and Pacific Regional Overview of the Food Security and Nutrition. This report was released by UNFAO and it stated that almost 74.1% of the Indians, they were unable to afford a healthy diet in 2021. Next, name the life insurance company that recently introduced the Alpha Wealth Plan to provide extensive financial security for the policyholders and their families. So it is your Canara HSBC Life Insurance, right? This is the name of the life insurance company that have introduced Alpha Wealth Plan to provide extensive financial security for the policyholders and their families. The product offers increased flexibility, allowing investors to modify premiums, premium payment terms, policy durations, etc. Next, who has been recently elected as the Prime Minister of Poland? Tell me, he is Donald Tusk, right? He is the new Prime Minister of Poland and he won through a vote of confidence in Parliament and he took oath as the Prime Minister of Poland. Next, which country has recently reappointed Geraldo Zau Martins as the Prime Minister? So, Geraldo Martins has been reappointed as the Prime Minister of Guinea-Bissau. Correct? Next. In December, Mohan Yadav was sworn in as the Dash Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh. So, Mohan Yadav was sworn in as the 19th Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh. Correct? Mark this. Important. Next, if question asked that Mohan Yadav will be replacing whom or he replaced Shivraj Singh Chauhan, he served as the Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh for 4 consecutive years, right? For more than 6 years, right? You can say for more than 16 years. Next, name the mutual fund company that recently acquired 1.5% of the paid up equity share capital in Karur Vysya Bank Limited through open market transactions. It is SBI Mutual Fund, right? SBI Mutual Fund, they have acquired 1.5% of the paid up equity share capital in Karur Vysya Bank Limited through open market transactions. Here SBI Mutual Fund, they purchased a total of 1.2 crore shares of Karur Vysya Bank for 194.4 crore and with the average price of 162 rupees. Right? And remember, RBI granted this approval to SBI Mutual Fund to acquire an aggregate holding of up to 9.99% in Karur Vysya Bank. Next, which of the following nuclear powered submarines were recently unveiled by Russia in Arkhangelsk region? Arkhangelsk region. So, which is that nuclear powered submarine that was recently unveiled by Russia? So, remember there are two. One is Leningrad. No, not Leningrad. I repeat. First is your Krasnoyarsk and second is your Emperor Alexander III. So, these are the two nuclear powered submarines that were recently unveiled by Russia. Right? And they was basically in order to monitor the Pacific region, right? And they will be patrolling in the Pacific Ocean. Next, who has been recently named as the next Chief Executive Officer of EY? That is Ernst and Young. So, Janet Trunkel, he has been named as the next CEO of EY. Correct? She has been named, not he. She has been named Janet Trunkel. She has been named as the Chief Executive Officer of ENY, and she will become the first woman to lead Big Four audit firms. She will succeed whom? She will be succeeding Carmine de Cibio. Correct? Next, cricketer Asad Sharif from Dash country announced his retirement from all the forms of cricket. So, cricketer Asad Sharif, he is from where? He is from Pakistan and has announced retirement from all the forms of cricket. Next, according to Mercer's Quality of Living Ranking 2023 released in December, Dash city ranked 153rd and topped among the Indian cities for the sixth time, while Vienna, Austria topped the list for the Dash consecutive year. So remember, Mercer Quality of Living City Ranking 2023 released in December. Hyderabad, Telangana city ranked 153rd and top among the Indian cities for the sixth time, right? And while Vienna of Australia, it secured the first position for the 11th consecutive year. I repeat, we are talking about the Mercer's Quality of Living City Ranking. Here, Vienna of Australia has secured the first position for the 11th consecutive time. And from Indian cities, it is Hyderabad that has secured the top position for the 6th consecutive time. But in the global ranking, what is the rank of Hyderabad? 153rd. So right option here becomes option C. Next, which of the following points are correct with respect to the recent steps taken by Asian Development Bank in December? If we look at the options A, B, C, remember all these three options are rightly mentioned here. Asian Development Bank approved $250 million policy-based loan to develop industrial corridor in India, aligning with the National Industrial Corridor Development Program. So right. B. Asian Development Bank approved $200 million loan to improve solid waste management and sanitation in Indian cities. C. Asian Development Bank will also provide an additional $3.15 million technical assistance grant from their Urban Resilience Trust Fund, Republic of Korea, eAsia and Knowledge Partnership Fund and the Sanitation Financing Partnership Trust Fund. So all these three options are rightly mentioned. Next, in December, SBI signed a Euro line of credit with KfW Development Bank of Germany to support solar photovoltaic projects in India. So this project or this line of credit was for how much amount? It is for 70 million euro, right? So State Bank of India, they signed a 70 million euro line of credit with KfW Bank, that is KfW Development Bank, that is of Germany. Next, which bank has recently received authorization from Reserve Bank of India to distribute pensions through electronic pension payment order on behalf of Ministry of Railways, right? So which is that bank? So it is Bandhan Bank. They will be distributing pensions through electronic pension system order on the behalf of the Ministry of Railways. Here the bank will be able to provide pension services to around 50,000 retirees each year across 17 zonal offices and 8 production units of the Indian Railways. Next, Asian Development Bank raised its economic forecast for India to dash for financial year 24, fiscal year 24. Right, so Asian Development Bank, they have raised their economic forecast for India to 6.7%. Right, earlier it was 6.3, but they have increased their forecast to 6.7%. Remember, if we talk about the GDP growth rate for the first quarter of fiscal year 24, it is also expected or projected at 6.7%. Second quarter is projected at 6.5%. This is for the fiscal year 25, that is for the next year we are talking about. Next is, name the actor that recently honored with the Officer of the Merit of the Italian Republic. So remember, I repeat, Officer Order of the Merit of the Italian Republic. This award was honored to which actor? So Kabir Bedi, right? Renowned Indian actor, and he was honored with this Official Order of the Merit of the Italian Republic. This is one of the most prestigious Italian civilian award, and this was awarded to him for his contribution in promoting better relationship between India and Italy. Next, Tiryani block of Dash state secured the first position in Niti Aayog's inaugural Delta ranking of the aspirational block program for the first quarter of 23-24. So this Tiryani block, this is of Telangana, and it has secured the first position in the aspirational blocks program of Niti Aayog. Right, this aspirational block program was launched in January 2023, and the focus here will be improving the quality of life of the underdeveloped blocks. For enhancing the quality of the life of the underdeveloped blocks in India, it will help us to improve the quality of life for the citizens living in those underdeveloped blocks in India. Right, so coming back here, remember Triani block of Telangana secured the first position, and second also remember Kaushambi block. Kaushambi block, this is of Kaushambi district, that is in Uttar Pradesh. It secured the second position here. Next, who has recently sworn in as the fourth chief minister of Chhattisgarh? So Vishnu Dio Sai, right? He has been sworn in as the fourth chief minister of Chhattisgarh. Vishnu Dio Sai, he will be replacing whom? He will be replacing Bhupesh Baghel, who served as the chief minister of Chhattisgarh from 2018 to 2023. Next, in December, Bain Capital sold 1.08% stake in Dash Bank for 3,737 crore rupees in a block trade. So, Bain Capital, they sold their 1.08% stake in Axis Bank for 3,737 crore rupees in a block trade. Remember, this was the second sell down of Axis Bank by Bain Capital. Previously, they sold 0.73% stake for 2178 crore rupees, and now 1.08% sold for 3,737 crore rupees. Next, which company has recently launched India's first sodium ion battery? We know that lithium ion batteries are very famous, right? And for lithium, there is a monopoly with China, right? We cannot directly use lithium by mining it from the ground mines, right? First, it needs to be processed, and that processing is done mostly by China only. And this new sodium ion battery technology will help to destroy that monopoly of China. So, which company has recently launched India's first sodium ion battery technology? It was launched by KPIT Technologies. Right, this KPIT technology, they in collaboration, this first of all, tell me where is this KPIT technology? They in collaboration with IISCR, that is in Pune, Maharashtra, they have recently developed this sodium ion batteries, right? This is a new kind of a battery, and this technology can help reduce the cost of electric vehicles by 25 to 30% compared to that current lithium ion battery powered electric vehicles. Next, in December, Ministry of Defence approved dash rupees proposal to procure or to purchase 6,400 rockets for Pinaka multi-barrel rocket launcher system. So Ministry of Defence, they have approved 2,800 crore rupees proposal to purchase about 6,400 rockets for Pinaka multi-barrel rocket launcher system. Right, this was for boosting the Indian Army's capability, and they will be acquired in two variants of these rockets. First is your type 2 and type 3. Also remember, this Indian made Pinaka weapon system, it was developed by DRDO, right? And it was named after Hindu deity Shiva, right? It was named after the bow of Hindu deity Shiva, correct? Pinaka weapon system developed by DRDO, and two types of these rockets will be procured, correct? And it's two types of rockets for this rocket launchers will be procured, and type 2 and type 3, and almost 6,400 rockets for these rocket launchers will be procured for 2,800 crore rupees. Next, name the Indian naval ship that has recently been commissioned by Indian Navy at the Naval Dockyard in Visakhapatnam, Andhra Pradesh. It is INS Thermogli, right? This is the name of the Indian naval ship that was recently commissioned by Indian Navy at Visakhapatnam in Andhra Pradesh. Then this INS is developed by whom? It is developed by GRSE, that is Garden Reach Shipbuilders and Engineers Limited, that is in Kolkata, West Bengal. Correct? Next, when was the National Energy Conservation Day observed across India? So it is on 14th of December. Every year we observe National Energy Conservation Day. Next is the central government approved the financial assistance of 338.5 38.24 crore rupees to dash state that will severely affected by cyclone Biparjoy. So remember, central government they approved financial assistance of this 338.24 crore rupees for Gujarat state that was severely affected by the cyclone Biparjoy. Right? Mark this. Next, as per the report, Women Empowerment and Ladli Behna released by State Bank of India's Economic Research Department in December, women voters in India will surpass male voters from dash general elections onward. So a report was released by the State Bank of India's Economic Research Department, and it stated that by the election year of 2029, the women voters in India will exceed the male voters. Right? In 2029, it is expected that almost 73 crore voters will be there, or 73 crore votes will be there, out of which 37 crore will be of women and rest 36 crore votes will be of men. Next, so right option here becomes option 4th. Next, which of the following points are correct with respect to the report Logistics Cost in India Assessment and Long-Term Framework released in December? If we look at the option A and option C is right, but B is wrongly mentioned. B is saying that India's logistic cost ranged between 7.9% and 9%, 7.9 and 9% during 21-22, down from 8.2 to 9.9 during 2011 and 12. Is it correct? So no, it is not correct, because there is a slight change that India's logistic cost ranged between 7.8 to 8.9% during 21-22, correct, and it was down from 8.7 to 9.9% during 21-22. Now it is absolutely right. Next is name the bank that has recently collaborated with LIC Card Service Limited and MasterCard to launch a co-branded credit card. It is IDFC First Bank. Right? IDFC First Bank, they have recently collaborated with LIC Card Service Limited and MasterCard to launch co-branded credit card. Next, this card is available in two variants, that is LIC Classic Credit Card and LIC Select Credit Card. This lifetime free credit card, this is no joining fees here, and no annual fee will also be there, correct, and it will be attracting the customers from tier 2 and tier 3 cities. Next, which of the following personalities have recently honored with the Indira Gandhi Peace Prize for Peace, Disarmament and Development for 2023? So which is the personality? That is Daniel Barenboim, right, and your Ali Abu Awad. So they both were recently honored with Indira Gandhi Peace for Indira Gandhi Prize for Peace, Disarmament and Development for 2023. Next, which of the following personalities has recently become first Indian to be inducted into the International Tennis Hall of Fame? So two Indians, who are they? Leander Pace and Vijay Amritraj. They are the two Indians. They were inducted to the International Tennis Hall of Fame. Correct? First two Indians to receive the honor and the first Asian man to be selected in their respective categories. And with this, remember, India, it became 28th nation represented in the Hall of Fame. Leander Pace and Vijay Amritraj. Next, BCCI announced the retirement of the former Indian cricketer Mahendra Singh Dhoni iconic jersey number dash. So remember, before this, 10 jersey number of Sachin Tendulkar was also retired, and now 7 jersey number of Mahendra Singh Dhoni has also been retired by BCCI. This retirement means that no other individual player now can opt for this jersey number. Then if we talk about Mahendra Singh Dhoni, he was awarded with Padma Shri in 2009 and with Padma Bhushan in 2018. Next is Novak Djokovic. He is from Serbia. He has been named as the Men's International Tennis Federation World Champion 2023 for the dash time. That is for the 8th time. Whereas Belarusian tennis player Dash has been named as the Women's ITF World Champion for the first time, and she will be Aryna Sabalenka. So for the 8th time, he will be Novak Djokovic, and for the first time, who became the Women's ITF World Champion for the first time? Aryna Sabalenka. Next, RBI approved an offline retail payment product developed by Dash Bank in partnership with Crunchfish AB for adoption by banks and other financial institutions. So RBI, they have approved an offline retail payment product developed by HDFC Bank, right, in partnership with Crunchfish AB for adoption by the banks and other financial institutions. Right? Mark this. Next, who is set to receive Padmapani Lifetime Achievement Award at the Ajanta Ellora Film Festival in January 2024. So Javed Akhtar, right? He is set to receive Padmapani Lifetime Achievement Award at the Ajanta Ellora Film Festival in January 2024. Mark this. So friends, these were your important current affairs for the second week of the December month. Now let's move to some other revision current affairs that will be very beneficial for your learning.
Next is LIC became the world's dash largest insurer based on revenue. So what is the number, or LIC became which number of insurer in the world based on their revenue? So they are the fourth largest insurer based on their revenue. Correct. It was S&P rankings for 2023. In this, LIC became the world's fourth largest insurer based on revenue, and Germany's Allianz SE has topped this particular list. So first of all, remember this list was released by S&P Global Market Intelligence. The name of the report is the world's largest life insurance 2023, and in this, LIC has been named as the fourth largest insurer in the world. Next, here you can see Allianz SE of Germany secured the top position. China Life Insurance Company second. Third is Nippon Life Insurance Company, and fourth is your Life Insurance Corporation of India that secured the fourth position in this particular list. Right. Then the list, this particular list that we just saw, 5 largest insurer in the world. The list is dominated by European insurance companies from 6 European countries, taking 21 spots. And the UK is the home to the most companies on the list. 7 of the companies on the list are headquartered in United Kingdom. Then Asia is the region with the second highest number of entries on the list, and Asian companies account for 17 spots on that particular list. China, Japan, they share the top spot in Asia with 5 companies headquartered in the 2 countries.
Many products recently got the GI tag from Uttarakhand. Right? From Uttarakhand recently, how many products recently got the GI tag? So remember, it is a total of 18 products recently got the GI tag. Among these 18 products, 13 are your agriculture goods. 4 are your handicraft goods, correct? 1 foodstuff, and 1 manufactured good has received the GI tag, correct? And here Uttarakhand became the first state in the country to get the highest number of tags in a single day, that is 18 GI tags in a single day. Then if I ask you which is the state having the maximum number of GI tags, it is Tamil Nadu. Correct. If we talk about Uttarakhand, who is the Chief Minister? Pushkar Singh Dhami. Who is the governor here? Retired General Gurmeet Singh. Capital of Uttarakhand is Dehradun. Right. And here remember a festival, that is Kangdali festival, is observed. Next is NSDC. What is NSDC? National Skill Development Corporation. This comes under your Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, right? They have recently signed a memorandum of understanding with which country to protect the rights of skilled laborers from India. We know that in India, many laborers are trained and they are sent to the Gulf countries, right? So, which is that country with which NSDC has recently signed an MOU to protect the rights of the skilled laborers from India? Which is that country? It is Saudi Arabia, right? With NSDC, that comes under the Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, they recently signed this MOU with Saudi government. The aim is to protect the rights of the skilled Indian laborers across all the categories, right? Such as your AC mechanics, car painters, car washers, right? Who work in the factories, etc. Also, Saudi Arabian government, they will be introducing a wage protection system that will be offered to Indian laborers. If we talk about NSDC, who is the Chief Executive Officer here? Ved Mani Tiwari. Headquarter, it is in New Delhi, and it was established in 2008. So here you can see NSDC signed this MOU with Saudi government to protect the rights of the skilled laborers from India. Next, which country hosted COP28? And we have seen the 28th edition of the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change, that is COP28. It was hosted by Dubai, UAE. Right? It was hosted Dubai, UAE. It was from 30th of November till the 12th of December. And remember, on 1st of December, Narendra Modi, the Prime Minister of India, attended the COP28 presidency session that is based on the theme Transforming Climate Finance. And where was it? It was in Dubai, UAE. Remember the theme also for this COP28, that is Transforming Climate Finance. Right? Then apart from this, on the sidelines of COP28, Asian Development Bank have launched a Nature Solution Finance Hub for Asia Pacific, and they will be investing around $2 billion here. Correct? Apart from this, CDRI, they have also launched a data platform that was named GRI. So what is this GRI? Global Infrastructure Risk Model and Resilience Index. I repeat, it was CDRI that has launched GRI, that is Global Infrastructure Risk Model and Resilience Index, launched by CDRI. Next is, which organization has hiked gradually limit to gratuity, right? Gratuity limit to 5 lakh rupees, that was earlier 3 lakh rupees for the agents. Right? Now, what is this gratuity? Gratuity is the amount that you get. There are two types of gratuity. One is your death gratuity and second is your retirement gratuity. It is the amount of money that is paid to an individual for his long time service, right? Say for example, in government employees, right? For the government employees, when a person dies during his death, he will be receiving a gratuity, right? That will be a some amount of money so that his family or his dependents can take care of themselves, right? And then there is retirement gratuity. It is awarded to the government employees once after retirement, right? And they will be getting a lump sum amount of money here. So question asked here is that which organization has hiked the gratuity limit to 5 lakh rupees, that was earlier 3 lakh rupees for their agents. So it is your LIC, right? Life Insurance Corporation, they have increased their gratuity limit to 5 lakh rupees, that was earlier 3 lakh rupees, and their aim is to improve the working conditions and the benefits of the agents from 6th of December 2023. Moving on, which ministry launched GIS application Gram Manchitra? Right? I repeat, recently, which is that ministry that launched this GIS application Gram Manchitra? What is GIS? Geographic Information System. GIS is your Geographic Information System. Correct? They have launched this application, that is Gram Manchitra. Which is that ministry? It is Ministry of Panchayati Raj. Right? It is Ministry of Panchayati Raj, and it is to encourage technology driven planning by the Gram Panchayat. I repeat, it is to encourage technology driven planning by Gram Panchayat. Right? So this is your Gram Manchitra, that is your GIS application launched by Ministry of Panchayati Raj. This particular application will serve as a support system for the formulation of Gram Panchayat development plan. Right? And also remember, Gram Panchayat is responsible for the overall development of the village. They play a key role in providing basic services like drinking water and sanitation. Next is Asian Development Bank. They have signed $175 million loan agreement to improve the connectivity in which state? So it was Asian Development Bank along with Government of India, and which state, along with which state they have signed to improve the connectivity in that particular area? So it is Madhya Pradesh, right? Asian Development Bank along with Government of India and Madhya Pradesh, they together signed an agreement worth $175 million, and it is to enhance the connectivity
of the state's road network across the 14 districts of Madhya Pradesh. Right, mark this. Here, Asian Development Bank, they will enhance the Madhya Pradesh Road Development Corporation Limited by upgradation of almost 500 kilometers of road. Right, it will also develop strategies for green technology and electric vehicle infrastructure. If we talk about Asian Development Bank, here you can see president is Masasugu Asakawa, headquartered in Manila, Philippines. It was established in 1966 and 68 members are there. If we talk about Madhya Pradesh, governor will be Mangubhai Patel, chief minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan, wildlife sanctuaries Shinghori Wildlife Sanctuary, Sun Gadial Wildlife Sanctuary, Virangna Durgavati Wildlife Sanctuary, and there is a tiger reserve that you can remember, Panna Tiger Reserve and Sanjay Tiger Reserve.
Next, which state became the largest economy in India? Recently, a report was released by an online blogging platform, soik.in, and according to them, it is Maharashtra that has topped or has become the largest economy in India, where with a shareholding of 15.7% in India's GDP. Right, this is the share of Maharashtra in India's GDP. So on first position it is Maharashtra, on second position it will be Uttar Pradesh with 9.2% share of the GDP in India. Then on third position it is Tamil Nadu, right, with 9.1% share of their GDP in India. Correct, mark this. So Maharashtra emerged as the state with the largest economy in India, followed by UP on second position. Moving on, next is Infibeam Avenues, right? They have acquired how much percent stake in Pyramid Fintech? So Infibeam Avenues Limited, this is a Gandhinagar, Gujarat based company. This is a financial technology company, right? It is a financial tech company. They have acquired how much percent stake in Pyramid Fintech? So they have acquired 49% stake, paid up capital share in Pyramid Fintech. And Pyramid Fintech, this is Ahmedabad based financial service company, correct? And they will be acquiring 49% stake by investing 25 crore rupees, right? Next is LIC. They have reduced their stake in Dixon Technologies to just 3%, that was earlier 5.012%. I repeat, LIC headquartered in Mumbai, Maharashtra, they have reduced their stake in Dixon Technologies to just 3%, that was earlier 5.012%. This decrease of 2.012% during the period from 20th of April to 15th of December is a result of decreasing equity shares from 29 lakh to almost 17 lakh at an average cost of 5,877 rupees. Here, if we talk about Dixon Technologies, CEO Atul B. Lalji, headquartered Noida, UP, and it was established in 1993. Next, where did exercise Astra Shakti took place? Now, this exercise Astra Shakti, this took place in which state? It was in Andhra Pradesh. What is the location? It is Air Force Station, right? That is Air Force Station Surya Lanka. This is in Andhra Pradesh. And during this Astra exercise, remember, Indian Air Force, they have showcased the abilities of Akash weapon system, right? They also test fired Samar. What is Samar? Samar is your surface to air missile for assured retaliation, right? This is an air defense missile system, Samar, that was also tested. Then Akash weapon system was tested. And apart from this, during the exercise, Akash weapon system, which is the short range, here you can see. Next, which organization has launched various initiatives to address methane emissions globally? Which is that organization? It is World Bank, right? World Bank, they have launched a partnership platform, namely Global Methane Reduction Platform for Development, that is CH4D. This is the name of the new platform that was launched by World Bank, correct? And this is a hub for methane reduction in agriculture and waste, and the Global Methane Reduction Partnership. This will basically focus on reducing the methane leaks in the oil and gas sector. Basically, to reducing methane leaks in oil and gas sector. This CH4D, that is your global methane reduction platform for development. This is a hub for methane reduction in agriculture and waste that was launched to reduce the leaks of methane in the oil and gas sector. Correct. So it is World Bank. Correct. They have recently launched this partnership that is named as Global Methane Reduction Platform, CH4D. The proposals for this was launched during the COP28 of the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change that is currently being held in Dubai, UAE from 30th of November till 12th of December. Correct. Apart from this, remember, World Bank, they have also launched a 18-month blueprint for methane reduction, right? Under this only. Then if we talk about World Bank, who is the president? Ajay Banga, headquarters is in Washington DC, and it was established in 1944.
Next is awards and recognition, and it is important, so do take a note of it. American pop singer Taylor Swift was named as the Time Magazine's 2023 Person of the Year, and she became the first woman to be named twice. I repeat, who became the Time Magazine's 2023 Person of the Year? She is Taylor Swift, and it is for the second time that Taylor Swift has been named as the Person of the Year, and she became the first woman to be named twice on this list. Also remember, Taylor Swift, and her full name is Taylor Allison Swift. She's a very famous singer, correct? And also remember, she became the first woman to appear twice on the list of the Person of the Year cover 20. All right. So first women to be here twice. Apart from this, if we talk about the Athlete of the Year 2023. Athlete of the Year 2023. Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi is the captain of Argentina's football team. Correct? Mark this. And he has been named as the Athlete of the Year 2023. If we talk about CEO of the Year, who has been named as the CEO of the year 2023. He is also the founder of he is also the CEO of OpenAI, right? Sam Altman. He has been named as the CEO of the year 2023. If we talk about Time Magazine, Jessica Sibley is the CEO, headquartered in New York, USA, and it was founded in 1923. So coming back, Lionel Messi named as the Athlete of the Year, Sam Altman named as the CEO of the Year, and remember, American actor-singer Alex Eugene Newell was named as the Times Breakthrough of the Year 2023. And the important one, who has been named as the Person of the Time Magazine's Person of the Year 2023, she will be Taylor Swift. Moving on, President honored Narayan Seva Sansthan's President Prashant Agrawal with the National Award. I repeat, recently, on the occasion of the International Day of Persons with Disability, Draupadi Murmu, the President of India, honored Prashant Agrawal, President of Narayan Seva Sansthan, that is NSS, in Udaipur, Rajasthan, with the National Award for the Empowerment of Divyangjan under the category Best Personality Empowerment of Differently Abled. Right? So do take a note of this also. Who was honored with the National Award, right? Who was honored with the National Award for the Empowerment of Divyangjan under the category that is Best Personality Empowerment of Differently Abled? He will be Narayan Seva. He will be Prashant Agrawal, the President of Narayan Seva Sansthan. Correct? Mark this. And this award was for the recognition for his outstanding work in the field of the empowerment of persons with disabilities. Here you can see various initiatives of Prashant Agrawal. If we talk about them, under his leadership, NSS performed over 445,000 surgeries on differently abled individuals, provided artificial limbs to nearly 40,000 accident victims, offered computer, mobile and swing training for the comprehensive rehabilitation of those individuals. His efforts led to the establishment of the Differently Abled Sports Academy that was recognized by Guinness Book of the World Records, and the academy has been organized national level competitions in swimming, blind cricket, wheelchair cricket and physical disability cricket also. Right? So Prashant Agarwal was honored with this award. Apart from this, in 2017, Prashant Agarwal was also awarded with the Best Social Worker Award by the Rajasthan government. Best Social Worker Award was awarded to him by Rajasthan government. Right?
Next, which country has joined Battery Energy Storage System Consortium? That is BESS Consortium. So, which is it? It is our country, India. Right? During the 2023 COP28, right, India became a member of BESS consortium. Correct? This was led by Global Leadership Council of the Global Energy Alliance for People and Planet. A total of 11 countries, including India, have joined the BESS consortium during the COP28. And this BESS consortium, that is BESS consortium, it is committed to achieve a target of 5 gigawatt of battery energy storage system by the end of the year 2020. Next we are talking about sports. Haryana has defeated Rajasthan to win Vijay Hazare Trophy 23-24. Vijay Hazare Trophy. This trophy is related to which sport? It is related to cricket. Right? And recently, Haryana's men's cricket team, they have defeated the Rajasthan's men's cricket team to win Hazare Trophy for 23-24. Right here you can see Haryana's men hockey team, captained by Ashok Manaria, won the Vijay Hazare Trophy by defeating the Rajasthan's men cricket team led by Deepak Hooda in the finals held in Saurashtra Cricket Association Stadium in Rajkot, Gujarat. And this marks the first ever Vijay Hazare Trophy win for the Haryana team, which has beaten Rajasthan's team by 30 runs in the final. Here you can see this was the 31st edition of the Vijay Hazare Trophy. It was held from 23rd of November to 16th of December with 38 teams competing in a total of 135 matches, and this was the first ever Vijay Hazare Trophy win for the Haryana team. Then Haryana's Sumit Kumar was awarded with the player of the tournament and player of the match in the final. He was awarded for his best performance by scoring 183 runs and taking 18 wickets. Here highest run scorer was Arslan Khan from Chandigarh, 508 runs. Highest wicket taker Varun Chakravarti from Tamil Nadu, 19 wickets. And prize money here was for 1 crore rupees for winner and 50 lakh rupees for the runner-up. Right? Next. Okay, if I ask you who won the 22-23 Vijay Hazare Trophy, it was won by Saurashtra Cricket team. If we talk about BCCI, who is the president? Roger Binney. Who is the secretary? Jay Shah. Where is the headquarter? Mumbai, Maharashtra. And it was established in 1928.
That's all for the day, friends. I hope you enjoyed the session, and you can follow us on the YouTube channel, as well as apart from YouTube channel, you can go and follow us at AffairsCloud Telegram channel. And if you have any queries related to the content or the of courses offered to you or the payment which you did on the application, you can contact us on the number provided, that is 7677333862. Apart from this, friends, you can follow us on the Facebook as well as on Instagram handle, that is AffairsCloud_official. In the end, friends, if you use a code that is Vikas10, you will be getting an additional extra 10% discount by using this code Vikas10. Also, if you have any problem regarding the course purchase, any problem regarding to our application, you can contact us on the mobile number, that is 9677333862. And if you want to mail us, you can also mail us on support@affairscloud.com, and I assure you that our representative from us will be contacting you soon and resolving your issue.